there's no complaints with how Jesse's run this. So, that's,
Okay, the motion that was, we have was to actually transition the allocations of funds. And I don't, in my mind, I don't think that's where we are right now, to actually move the funds from one to the other. But I like the idea that we've had the discussion.
you could just change the motion to, let's explore the possibility of transferring.
I'll rephrase it as is written then. We have a motion by and seconded by to approve the exploring the possibility of transition of funds from the sheriff's office to the public health office. And these are for the, these funds are designated for the use of evidence-based prevention, treatment, and harm reduction, and the recovery initiatives outlined in the opioid settlement agreement. Is that okay with you two? Change, we'll have to read.
If we change that verbiage, yes. Yep, I would make a motion to approve that.
Is there a second then?
I'll second it with discussion.
Okay, discussion.
Is there need for further discussion?
I think there is the need that we've had today, that making sure that the public health and the sheriff's department are on the same page. I mean, that they want to, how they want to continue it, if there's a change.
And it sounds like that has,
And I would like the directors involved.
yeah, with Katie gone, I guess that's.
I would agree, yeah, well, Katie needs to be involved, obviously, because she's department head, so that would make sense as well. And I think Steve obviously needs to be involved because of how that all works, and the paperwork that's tied to that, so, yeah, I think that we should have more discussion, more in-depth discussion, so everybody's on the same page and we can all be aligned on where we wanna go with that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Would you read it again?
Yeah, Robin,
I had to redo it
I have to
because I
redo
was
it
asked to do
because
it now.
I said, instead of having the transition and allocation of it, I said something to affect the
Exploration.
exploration, not exploration,
Exploration.
Exploring.
of the opioid funds from the sheriff's office to the public health and the transition of that. Not saying we're doing it, just to have a discussion.
For discussion, I'll go with that.
So we have 3 ayes.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Okay.
All right.
So more discussion.
A little more discussion and stuff, so you all want to talk about it. And we do, as far as I'm concerned, we as supervisors do not need to be involved in it. It's your decision, the three different entities, and how that's handled. You two agree with that?
I'm fine with that.
But give us a notification of it.
As long as we all are in the loop, right?
Yep,
All right, thank you.
Which is the whole point.
seems redundant at this point.
We all have given our subcommittee reports during the department head meeting. Okay. Move on to public comments. Any public comments?
I appreciated the judge, both of the judges, speaking, and he did an excellent job with explaining things. And also with the sheriff, having a deputy in the courthouse, I think that is a really important thing, because they are on the 3rd floor. So,
The man over here was not a judge. Did
Oh.
you say both judges?
Sorry.
He was an assistant county attorney as well.
Okay.
So,
I
Judge
apologize.
Peterson.
But I'm sure he has aspirations to become one someday.
well, anyway, sometimes it's difficult to hear when you're trying to listen, so thank you.
Anyone else? Leland?
Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead. Or Bob, I mean.
Okay.
The other one?
Yeah, I too am amazed that we haven't had any type of security in this courthouse. I remember when I was a reserve officer and I would transport people to Wayne County. There was always somebody in there. I think Bob Huffman used to be a jailer when he retired from jail, I think he took that job down there part-time too. But with today's psyche of people, their mindset, you don't know what's going on. And I think it's very, very important that we do something in this courthouse. Not just for the courtrooms, but also we've seen people come out of the driver's license station ranting and raving out in the parking lot. People just are real tight right now. So I think we have to get something done. And one last thing, this last conversation here. If it ain't broke, don't screw it up. Okay?
Leland, do you have something?
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed about this actually, but every day I get in the mail 3, 4, 5, 7 pieces of mail, countless emails on the computer, requests for contributions from politicians like you guys yourselves.
No, I've
And-
never sent a contribution.
I said like you guys, as politicians, it's kind of a general term, okay? And nonprofits, NGOs, charities, whatever, they're wanting money. And some of them start out with a $200 minimum and threaten to take my membership away for goodness sakes. And this stuff's piling up, I can't keep up. And, you guys you took a 5% pay increase, I believe, generally, and then from there on up, I got 2%, kind of on my measly income, doesn't amount to much. It's not like, 5% on your tens of thousands, whatever you're getting. And I checked with a major employer in the area, they got 3%. So anyhow, this is what I'm embarrassed about, I can't keep up, so I'm gonna ask you guys, being you have unlimited resources, all I want is $1,000 a month. Just cut me a check for $1,000 a month so I can kind of keep up with helping to save America. That's what it's all about. That's all I want me to help save America. I'm serious. So what do you think? Can you got unlimited resources, you know where to get it. I'm in here because, and and we got people employed here, they don't have the skills necessary to be efficient, but they still get the 5%. But anyhow, what do you say? Just $1,000 a month, that's all I'm asking. All right.
Thank you.
Barb,
Yes?
one last thing. Thank you, Chad. It was nice to get a report out of the county attorney's office today. I appreciate that. And so does the other taxpayers.
No, they did that, and I asked.
I
think
know,
it's
I heard you
I
ask.
think it's a request, but, and they did. I
Yeah.
think you gave a good report, so.
Thank you.
All right.
And I have to say the same thing. Thanks for the other report. I learned a lot. It's nice to know how much part of the things that are going on. And I also believe if it's working, don't fix it. They're doing a good job. Leave it alone.
With what you said, Katie, I think there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that people aren't aware of.
Yeah, there is, yeah. And I've forgotten, we can go up to court anytime we want to.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'd like to agree with these folks as far as the information we heard today all the way around. But as far as the security, wouldn't it be a help also if we had a report from the IT department? That could very well be a key thing there too, with the camera set up and whatnot, the latest in technology. I can't say never, but rarely heard from that department. So I'd like to encourage that for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With that, I'll entertain a motion to go into closed session.
And that is a motion to go into closed session pursuant to Iowa Code Chapter 21.5, Sub 1, Sub C, and this is to discuss present litigation.
Thank you. Do you have a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We will be in closed session shortly then.